pastor, my superintendent, the assistant pastor, and everybody in their respect. Praise God, I thank God for the Sunday school lesson today because it talked about taking a stand. And I'm reminded when I was back in school, and you know, I had an incomplete in the class, and I was struggling real in the class. I was struggling in the class. I got an incomplete, and the teacher was really on me. And I was like, well, what am I not doing right? So I kept going to the teacher, and he gave me incomplete, but I went back up there. I was thinking about not going back to school. But, you know, with the encouragement of family and friends, everybody told me go back.
That's right.
And I went back up there, and the teacher, I guess the teacher was surprised to see me back in school, but I was in school, and I tell you, when the teacher was in, I made up my mind that I was going to do what was right, and I wasn't going out no more. I was the only places I went when I was in school was school and church. And every time I went to class, and the teacher used to look at me funny, but I went to class, and I stayed there. Some days the teacher ain't even come to class, but I was in class. And I thank God because I was so faithful in the class that the teacher, see, they still in school right now. They still in school. But every time the teacher answered a question in class, I asked the question, I answered it. And I was always on time, and the teacher I guess I started to get on his nerves a little bit because I was working him. And I'm telling you, one day I went to class, and the teacher told me, he said, Mr. Jenkins, I'll say, yes sir. He said, I want to see you in my office. And I got kind of scared. I said, man, what this man want with me, man? So I went to the office, and he sat down, and we talked for a little while, and he filled out a little paper, and he said, here's your grade for the semester. You don't even have to come back to this class. He gave me a grade and told me to go home and enjoy my family. And he told me to go back up there for graduation. And that just shows how God will deliver you if you stay faithful. And sometimes it may look like but if you hold fast to God and stay faithful, see what the devil desires to do is to distract you. But if you stay faithful to God, I'm reminded of a man by the name of Daniel, and how Daniel was in the lion's den, but your D-E-N, that's D-E-N at the lion's den, does not constitute your D-H-E-N. But D-H-E-N means that is going to happen. Because if you're in the D-E-N, God will step in afterwards. That's why Daniel was in the lion's den. There was a God that happened afterwards. And somebody is in the D-E-N right now, but your D-H-E-N is going to be better. D-H-A-N than any other God I know. Somebody may be serving bull